Welcome friends. Today I am going to share with you some rules and tips for making your resume more professional. So let's start this. This is the resume format which I would like to suggest to all of you, and you can follow that if you want. Introduction contains your full name, email ID, mobile number, LinkedIn URL, major certifications, designation. Location is optional. You can add that if you want. If you are a fresher, you can write career objective. If you are an experienced person, you can write either career overview or summary, and that is also optional, and maximum 3 lines for that. All the other points are understood based on their names. So let's go ahead. The first rule says that for every 10 years of experience, your resume should contain one page. However, if you have less than 10 years of experience, you can go up to 2 pages max. If there are one or two words which are carried over to the next line in any of your sections, either make the sentence longer or reduce the length to fit it in one line. Use always one tense, preferably past tense. Use simple bullet points like dots, and include your LinkedIn URL always on your resume. This should be a rule for everyone. Avoid repeating same words as much as possible. Include as many objectives as possible to describe your work. Focus on keywords in JD and incorporate them in your resume accordingly. Don't write what you did. Instead, write the change or the impact which has happened because of what you did, and that should be quantifiable. Minimize the margin space as much as possible on all four sides of every resume page. Some tips for LinkedIn. Create a LinkedIn profile if you haven't done that. You can add your resume link in a LinkedIn About section. Put as much information as possible in your LinkedIn About section, and remove the unwanted characters which LinkedIn has provided in your personal URL. Things to focus on. So the first point is already discussed earlier. The second point states that your current or last job must have maximum bullet points to describe your work, and it should go in descending order accordingly. Here is the example given. You can go through this example and check. If you have done some certifications, mention only major certifications under your name in the introduction section as discussed earlier in the format suggested by me. Here is the example given for that. Other certifications and courses should be added in the last section. If you have received any awards or recognition or achievements, you can either mention them below key skills or technical skills, and that should be in descending order as well. Avoid verbal appreciations if you have received any, as they don't add any value. Things to avoid in personal details. Your whole address, details like marital status, date of birth, PAN card number, nationality, religion, etc. Your hobbies, self-declaration text with date, place and sign. These things are not required and will save a lot of space. Things to avoid in educational details. Only show key degrees, that is PhD, Masters and Bachelors. Don't write about SSC, HSC and any other diploma degrees. Don't mention details like university or board, pass out year, etc. in educational details. And don't use table structure to display your records. Things to avoid in experience details. Don't mention details like project description, project duration and technologies used in every project. Only mention the key projects which you have done. And if you have done similar kind of work in more than one project, you can create a common section for each organization and name it as roles and responsibilities. As we can see, whatever we have discussed can save up to 18 to 22 lines. So that's it from my side. Keep learning, keep improving, make your resume more professional. Thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Only 5.